Did you see that line that was on screen for like 2 seconds before disappearing? What is going on with Baby Mario's coloring there? Why does he look like that? I knew how to use the fill tool, like why didn't I just use the fill tool there? Uh, okay, so, hi, welcome to the commentary for the third episode of Sir Colco, which was the top 5 best Mario Kart items. Yeah. So this was kind of an interesting video because those first two videos I made for Sir Colco were made in just like a few days because it was made during summer, like near the end of summer. But this video came out like a month later in September. Yeah, but we'll get back into that in a moment because I talk about it more in the outro. But for now, let's talk about this piranha plant. Wow. I like how he only has an eye in this drawing and none of the other ones. Hey look, there's a cameo by my friend Peter, as Everything is Awesome. That was his avatar, it was like a Lego gnome guy. Uh, what happened to the spots on the piranha plant? Why didn't I draw them? Yeah, at this point I still was not caring as much about the quality of these videos. Which, yeah, it's pretty obvious. It wasn't really until the next video, which is the top 10 Wii games, where I started putting more effort into them. But until then, we've got this with those disgusting looking cars. This joke right here, actually, it was weird watching it back because I listened to it and I was like, man, that sounds like exactly like the writing style I had for like Chomper Days, which was an old comic I used to write, where the jokes are all like, oh man, that's totally logical. And that kind of stems into like the Sir Colco videos, honestly, because there's so many jokes that are just like, oh man, who in the Mushroom Kingdom decided to race on volcanoes? That's not safe. Oh man, that's logic having babies race on, like, it's not funny. Like, it's not funny to just, like, critique logic in, like, cartoon games like these. Like, what are you doing, man? I still think Spirit Justice is a good music choice here. There's one thing I did right in this video. Yeah. So the Bowser shell here, I actually never had a GameCube as a kid, so obviously I didn't own Double Dash, but I had played Double Dash. It was because we went to this cool haircut place when we were kids, and they had GameCubes, and you could like play the GameCubes while you were like getting your haircut, and I got to play cool stuff like Mario Kart Double Dash and Super Monkey Ball, and Sonic Mega Collection, and my brother would just watch the same Scooby-Doo movie every time, but he would always be too nervous to ask the haircut ladies to fast forward to a part, so we would just watch the same 30 minutes each time. Anyways, speaking of my brother, hey look, he made a cameo in this video with his own drawings, wow. So uh, I initially like told him about the idea of having him as a cameo in the video, and he agreed. I originally made my own drawings for that segment of the video. Like, I even remember it specifically used his avatar design that I drew for him for his Critical Shot channel. But when he saw that, he was like, I want to make my own drawings because this is my own cameo in the video. And I kind of reluctantly agreed, so he did that. I do remember those drawings being a pain to add the color to, because since my brother hadn't really drawn an iPad before, like, he didn't really close his lines on the drawings. So I had to go in and finish each individual line, because otherwise the color would spill out to other parts of the drawing, and it was just a mess. But that was really funny. Why is the top of the mushroom red there? Like, it was colored correctly earlier. Okay. Here is the weird part, the little stupid part of this video. I just make a random political joke here about Lakitu being Donald Trump. Like, why? What was the point of adding this in the video? Why did I add that? Why did I add a random political joke in the middle of my video about Mario Kart? Like, it's so weird. Now you know what. Now you know who I'm not voting for this year. My guy, you are 13 years old and you get all your political opinions from what your father tells you. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop inserting that into your YouTube videos. Okay, so when I rewatched these videos around 2020, I think I originally cut that out using the YouTube editor because I was like, this feels like unnecessary to the video, and I don't want like angry comments about it because like politics are just gonna bring out angry comments. But eventually I restored that original part to the video just because I was like, yeah, it's cringe, it's unnecessary, but it's funny. Not for the joke itself, but just because it's just like so out of nowhere and like weird. And like I just like preserving that kind of thing. I feel like it's important to have in the video, just for preservation purposes. But yeah, it's still funny to look back on that and how how weird it is. Hey look, triple red shells. Wow. I don't have anything to say about the triple red shells here. Um, hey, Mario Kart's pretty cool, isn't it? Sorry, I'm stalling while I look at my notes to see what else I have to say. Okay, yeah. So we're getting up to this end card here where I'm going to talk about a couple things and we can talk about what I show in the end card. Yeah, so that drawing of Noah, like I said, that's his avatar design I drew for his YouTube channel. And that's actually the exact same pose for the, like, I originally drew his profile picture for him. But he hated that. Whoops, I dropped my phone. He hated that, so I had a friend, someone I was friends with at the time, make a better version for him. But that, that's what that's based off of. Yeah, so I'm talking about right here how the Colco gaming playthroughs of Mario Kart DS, yeah, one of them just randomly got 200 views, like, in a couple days, and I have no idea why to this day. Like, yeah, it makes no sense. Like, why? Why did that video become so popular? It was titled, like, not a blue shell, so maybe that title got clicks? Like, I don't know. This is really weird. But yeah. So, alright, so the elephant in the room, as I'm going to say here, yeah, this video was a month in the making. There was a month-long gap between videos, and let me get my phone for my notes. Yeah, so I addressed this because, like I said, my first ever channel banner on the channel said, like, new videos every Sunday, and obviously that didn't happen because school started up and I didn't have time to do that. So I just sat here and I was like, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna change my upload schedule to whenever I feel like it, that way I don't put stress on myself to make these videos. Which is a little bit stupid because, ultimately the reason I quit Sir Colco was because I was stressing myself out over deadlines. But that's that's a commentary for another track. Yeah. But I did, during that upload gap, I did upload, like, little update videos in the meantime, just so, like, my viewers wouldn't think my channel was dead or anything. And those videos were new video will be running late, which was uploaded on September 5th, and new video coming very soon, which was uploaded on September 12th. And yeah, I put those videos out because, I was kind of worried people were going to forget about my channel and, like, unsubscribe, which is weird because I don't think I had any regular viewers by this point. But yeah, those videos were deleted once I uploaded this video because it was like, I always deleted update videos if I didn't think there was a reason to have them up anymore. But unfortunately that does mean they're lost media, which is really sad. I really wish I could see, like, what was in those videos and what I talked about and stuff. Even though I'm sure it was just literally just... I dropped my phone again, I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was just like a black screen and me just talking really briefly. But yeah, they're lost media. I only know about them because I found the emails YouTube sent me whenever I uploaded videos. And that's all I know about it. But yeah, sadly, maybe someday I'll find it. But I highly doubt it, because I recorded in YouTube Capture, so I'm pretty sure that means it's long gone by now. Yeah. And that is that. That was the Mario Kart video. Wahoo! Mario!